Hey Leos, how y'all doing? Welcome. We're going to be doing your first half of general reading here. Let's talk about your meditation. So I'm going to date myself a little bit with the following reference, but is anyone familiar with Thundercats? Ho! That's okay if you're not. We saw imagery from Thundercats, basically a group of cat people who went around saving the world. And then I saw you kind of transition into this beautiful forest. Then I saw images from Bridge to Terabithia. It's a older book as well. I felt a very strong soul connection. Perhaps someone that when you're around them, you feel like a kid again. Or engaging in activities or around a good friend group where you just feel like you can be yourself, like you did when you were a kid before the world got its hands on you. Or engaging in some type of work that just fills your heart with joy, like on a childlike level. But it felt very, very, very good, very strong soul connection, beautiful amount of sun. So let's see what your animal energy. Whoa. All right, let's talk. So you got the bear and the octopus. So I'm immediately drawn to how these are two very different energies. You could be linking up with someone. It doesn't have to be romantical, but it dang well could be. Who's a very different energy to you, at least on the surface. But when you guys are together, you kind of complement each other in a really beautiful way. The bear is very much about timing, knowing when to emerge from the cave and when to stay in the cave. The bear's timing is perfect. So that's a very protective energy here. And I like the sun. Remember how I saw the sun peeking through the forest? The bear also speaks to me kind of like the elk, of like an emperor energy, feeling like a family person, family unit, protective, grounded, stable type deal. Can be quick to anger. Octopus is very much about clairvoyance, someone who's very intuitive, water energy here, right? But this can also be like, this is also speaking to me of boundaries as well, because this can be octopus shadow energy. There's a shadow and light to everything, right? Shadow energy of octopus is like maybe a lack of boundaries or feeling kind of all over the place. You're like, I don't know. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on. I'm trying to like condense thoughts or kind of like focus. It's all over the place. The light energy of octopus is being able to see and perceive things, multiple things at one time. That's an amazing gift, right? But there's an energy here that is very, very intuitive, and an energy here. I feel like I'm looking at two different people. I do. Like I'm looking at maybe, you guys are fire signs. You are lions. There's something here about two different, there could be even different archetypes of, the more like stable person who's like of the 3D, and then this other person who's really intuitive or psychic or more emotional. And yes, these could be two different aspects of yourself affecting you during this time, but it could also very much be for a group of you. Two people, you and someone else, who are coming together, who seemingly are different, but just work together. And I do feel strong friendship here as well. So if it's someone that you're romantically connected to, you're also dear friends. Okay? Let's see what's going on for y'all. First half of I love how the sun just came out too. Wow. Knight of Wands, repping your fire sign selves here. This is fat again with the sun. I just saw good times ahead, Leos. You better work. This is so beautiful. This is forging ahead. This is passion, desire, artistry, fast forward movement. No time for rest or breaks or looking back or doubt, right? This is really forging ahead into what or who you are passionate about, okay? 2 days as the crow flies. I just heard 2 days as a crow flies. There could be something around timing or patience or travel here. Traveling to see someone traveling to see you, or you planning a trip of some kind. Well, this is what I was saying. Page of Cups, new love. New love or a new partnership with someone where it's an artistic or an emotional nature, okay? I am drawn to the starfish here, which is about wish fulfillment, artistry being in the spotlight, and the crab as well, which is Cancerian energy, a stable home and foundation. Again, these two things, seemingly different, but going together really well. There's something about that. Page of Cups traditionally, this is offer of love, towards you from someone else or vice versa, or younger water sign, or really engaging in an activity that fills your emotional heart with joy or emotional space with joy. Okay? Really nice. I like it a lot. All right, what else is going on? Again, with this sun here. So we have the 9 of Wands here. So some clouds coming out in front of the sun here. I got to tell you, traditionally speaking, this is that wounded warrior. This is feeling a bit like the needing to protect what you have, feeling a bit guarded, right? Yeah, I'm really getting that this is really about getting something or someone, right? So precious to you that, and this could be an aspect of your work, your artistry, because we do have Wands here, or person. But this is really feeling protective over someone or something or an aspect of yourself. It's kind of like I've been wanting this for so long, or I got something that I didn't even know I wanted, and now I can't imagine living without it. That's what I'm getting here from this. And those kind of thoughts are where it's going to make it, the clouds kind of obscure some of the sun. It's interesting. That's what I'm getting from this. These remind me of a dove too, these sprigs right here, which is about, divine love and love from spirit as well. Some clarifiers. We're just moving right along. Knight of Wands here. There's something about the dark and the light, merging into the darkness with you and finding the light. There's like two people here that really belong together. And again, it doesn't have to be romantical, but it dang sure could be. Something about it. It's like kindred spirits. You know what I mean? Oh God. Just as I said kindred spirits, you get 6 of Cups. What did I say? What did I say in your meditation? Bridge of Terabithia, a childlike connection, someone you feel like you can be a kid again with the elephant, a true soul connection. That's exactly what 6 of Cups represents. I'm feeling a meeting of your future self. I feel like you might be getting premonitions or feelings or even dreams, because the octopus is very much about clairvoyance, about what could be with this person or aspect, right? But this is linking up with someone in an aspect of yourself from childhood that just feels so freaking delicious and good. This is all the good feels, okay? But this is that supernatural level of deja vu and soul connection with 6 of Cups. It's not nostalgic type love. It could be someone you know from your childhood. I literally said this in your meditation. Or someone that you meet and you're like, wow, we've definitely known each other before, okay? Page of Cups. I saw you and I knew. I just heard that. I'm hearing the lyric. I saw your face and I knew it was a sign, and I still think about that moment all of the time. It's called, what is it? It's Maggie Rogers, Love You for a Long Time. Heard that. Page of Cups. 10 of Wands. Remember when I said traveling? Might be traveling to see someone or planning a trip together. This is moving, 10 of Wands is. But it's also kind of a maximum amount of effort around this Page of Cups. There's something about this connection or partnership, whatever it is, for you that does feel a bit, I don't want to say burdensome, but it feels a bit, you have the 9 of Wands here too, and the 10 of Wands to clarify the Page of Wands. I really feel like you guys are different. Either you live far apart, you live in different places, you're very different by nature, or you come from different cultural backgrounds, or there's something about it that could prove to be challenging, but it's sort of like doesn't completely matter because the love is enough to surmount those obstacles. But there is a bit of you even have to like move to be closer to one another or something to do with that. I'm getting this for a small group of you. Someone's freshly out of a connection as well when this new, whatever this is, partnership comes along. I've just heard rebound, but not really. Page of Cups again. Okay, clarifier for the 9 of Wands. You are sunshine. I'm hearing that song. Hello. Oh, really? Okay. Page of Cups ended up at the bottom. The Empress. Fertility. Remember when I said it's feeling so protective, or just like I want to hold on to this. I don't want anything to touch it. I don't want anything to change it. It's so good. The Empress is about fertility, pregnancy, motherhood, abundance, love, 3, mind, body, spirit, the trifecta. See this mommy cat with the little baby cat? Here's 2, and you guys are the lion and Leos, and I saw Thundercats, in your meditation. I'm getting the sense of like a powerful partnership here. Okay? I'm getting the sense of a powerful partnership, and it's like you both feel so, it feels like I'm looking into 2 parties that are so equally committed and so equally protective over the connection itself, that there's very little you wouldn't do to protect it from any kind of negative outside energy. It's really stunning, actually, Leo. I'm really obsessed with it. You see the look on her face where she's kind of worried, and then she has a shoe here, and it's clarifying the 9 of Wands. There's a feeling of waiting for the other shoe to drop, a la, is this too good to be true? I don't feel like that's the overriding feeling. That could be people around you or those little nagging thoughts that you have, because let's talk about it. Oftentimes, when we get something that we really want or that we didn't even know we wanted, in the same moment that we are so grateful to have manifested it, we immediately become terrified of losing it. It's like, how did this just happen? And yet I can't imagine not having you or not having it or not being in this working partnership or not having this, because also this could be a job that you've wanted since you were a kid and then you have to move for it. And you're like, oh God, really? Or it's going to require a lot of you. But this is something that you very much cherish, whether it's a person, a place, a thing, whatever it is. It's like, wow. Listen to your intuition and your feeling around this, right? The timing is right. On the clock there. The timing is right. But it's just like the look on her face. She's like, oh, is this too good to be true? I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. Is this definitely going to work out? Is the reward going to be worth the risk, so to speak? And I'm really hearing that it is. Okay, here's what I'm getting. Here's the deal. We never really have full assurance on how or if something is going to work out, whether it's a job, a person, or a move to another state, or buying a new house, or whatever it is. We never really have the assurance, and there's a reason behind that. I mean, think about Romeo and Juliet, kind of a dark example, but it's what came to mind. Think about Romeo and Juliet. If you had told an epic love story, it changed not just them, but everyone around them, right? And it healed a long-standing family feud on both sides, right? But if someone had told them, if some oracle came into the picture and said, hey, Romeo and Juliet, this is going to end in you both dying. Your cousin's going to die, Juliet. It's going to be a real bad time. But you're going to break the family curse of this long-standing feud, and future generations that aren't yours because you died before you could procreate are going to live free and prosper. Do you really think that they would have entered that connection with as much faith and passion and fervor, or at all? There's something very sexy about giving something all you've got, not knowing how it's going to go, right? It's like that is true romance. That is true happiness and opinion. It's like, I have no idea how this is going to work out, but I'm following a feeling here, people. I am following a feeling. And the only thing worse than going through with this and having it not work out in some way, shape, or form would be never trying at all, in the deep, immense case of what if I would experience for the rest of the days, right? I also feel on another scale, some of you guys are going to be given some sort of promotion through the work sphere, and it might feel like big shoes to fill. Like I keep seeing keys to an executive washroom. That could be a symbol, though. It's like you're being upgraded in a work context, or some of your work is being more widely or publicly recognized. I'm getting you've earned it and deserve it, so don't overthink it. Okay, let's go to Oracle. Wow. No, I love Kuan Yin so much. Kuan Yin, compassion. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light. Light, sun. The love and light that is within everyone. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. That's the thing. And I feel like the other aspect of this too is like you can do all the self-work in the world, but the real work is done in the presence of another person or when new stimuli is added to your situation. The universe blesses you with what you desire and new things when you adequately show that you are balancing well everything that you already have. There's something to that. And this, again, is about being compassionate with yourself around any fear that may come up, around getting what you want, or fear moving into this new phase or next chapter of your life. Something about that. And I think it's really lovely, this energy that I'm tapping into, of feeling protective over this, whatever this is, right? Whether it's a job or somebody or a new work partnership, something that you're truly passionate about that fills your heart with joy, right? I'm seeing that scene from You've Got Mail where Tom Hanks is talking to his dad, and his dad goes, someone who fills your heart with joy, when was the last time that happened for you? Something like that. And Tom Hanks is like, oh God. And it's like that aha moment. It's like, I can't fight this feeling. Like, I just got to go for it. Right? I do feel like for some of you, it's your artistry. Okay? Pearls. I'm seeing a wedding day and I'm seeing pearls. Interesting. Something about the Latin American culture here. I'm picking up Latin America. Okay. Freya, bold. Because let me finish the point there. I just can't remember which Latin American culture it is. I wish I could, but there's a in Latin America. Is it Peru? I can't remember. Where wearing pearls on your wedding day is considered bad luck, it's not bad luck that's coming through here, but there's something, a connection to Latin America here, and I'm not exactly sure what it's about. It could be Latin American music, but also Latin American, people from Latin America are very much known for being passionate, right? Not obviously people are individuals, obviously, but there's something here about just going for it and following the feeling, okay? And you got Freya, bold. Unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring. I'm obsessed because we got the Thundercats ho at the top here, though. Take risks and be daring. Didn't I just say that the reward will more than outweigh the risk involved? I definitely literally just said that. The number 9 here as well with the 9 of Wands, and then cats have 9 lives. There really is staying power to whatever this is, and I'm just really hearing that you can be protective and nurturing over whatever this new thing is that you're very passionate about. But also don't forget to enjoy yourself and loosen your grip as well. What is yours can never be taken from you. What is yours. Definitively and irrevocably so, right? There's something to that. Talk about the Valkyries. Okay. So the Valkyries were known from transitioning warriors who had died on the battlefield to Valhalla in the Nordic tradition, right? Bridget Terabithia had a lot to do with the death of a childhood friend, and it was kind of a really sad book. But I feel like the point here is a transition. I am picking up in a big way a transition, right? Remember, the bear knows when to be in the cave and when to step out. The octopus is about, a lot of different stimuli coming in, but seeing clearly throughout it all. Clairvoyance. There is something here about a transition that's coming up, and sometimes change, even if it's welcome change, can be scary. Be compassionate with yourself around any fears or any kind of impatience or anything that may come up within you around this time, because we are definitely looking at change here. It's happy change, but sometimes getting what you want can be quite scary, and no one ever talks about that, but it's true. Partially because you don't want to lose what you just got, and partially because it's difficult. It really, really is. Okay, it's the one constant, but at the same time, it's not natural to us, right? So, hi, beautiful Leos. This was your first half of March general reading. I so hope that this resonated with you. If so, please let me know in the comments below. I absolutely live for your comments. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for being here. I just really appreciate each and every one of you. I'm so happy to be back with you after going on vacay. And with all that being said, as always, thank you for being you, and be well. Until next time.